at my notes. Alrighty. Hey guys. Hey. What's up? What's up? Hi, Juliet. Juliet, you're so funny. Your donation, your second donation. I was like, girl, I know it's you, but thank you. Okay, you guys, we're about to get into this. How are you guys feeling tonight? The abundance is up. Yes, it is. I feel great. And I'm ready. Are you guys ready to let go of this shit tonight? Because I am. I really am. What are you guys letting go of tonight? What are you guys releasing? I'm about to show you guys our little altar that I built for us. Guys, your second donation. You're like, oh, I forgot to put my name. Girl, I know it's you. Let me see. My light was kind of really bothering me, so uh-oh. What's going on? Let me see. Let me get my light. See why my light is not coming on. I got so many cords going on, creating a vibe. You know, you guys, did it come on? You guys try to create a vibe for yourself at home tonight because we are going to be getting into some shamanic magic. So it's good to get comfortable. Okay. See, this light is really bright. Let me see here. I can turn it down a bit. Okay. Bad luck maybe, because November started, my life has been nothing but bad news and breaking everything. Oh no. Yeah. We're going to give away all that bad juju tonight. I really don't like this light. So I'm going to turn it back off. It's a vibe in here anyways. I hope you guys can see me really like good enough in the lighting that I have from the computer. But let me show you guys our altar for tonight. We are getting into this releasing ritual. I'm so excited. Let me show you guys our altar that I put together for us. Let me add it. Here it is. Let's make it. Okay, sorry guys. Let me see. Let me figure it out. Okay, wait, hold on. Maybe if Okay, can I get back to the stage? There. Okay. All right, guys, let's see. It's muted. You guys can't hear me? Oh, no. You guys can't hear me. Can you hear me now? It's because that camera, I took myself off. That camera is muted because I didn't want it to like bounce off of each other, but thank you guys. Yeah. I just wanted to show you guys. I'll just add it back. Here is our beautiful altar that I put together for us. We have Papa Legba right here. Okay, he's here with us today, guiding us in this ritual. Thank you, Papa, for being here. Got our protection candle. Okay, this is a protection candle that I light whenever I do workings. All right, but here is our altar. I'm really excited about this because, okay, you guys can hear me now. That's great. It's because my phone that's recording the candle, the altar here, it's muted so that we don't have any interference and stuff. But yeah, so this is our little altar. I am so excited. We are letting go. We're about to get started in about 10 minutes here. I'm just going to see if anybody else wants to join us. Okay. Let me lock these wheels here so I'm not rolling. Rolling. Okay, so we're about to start. But I'll be working this candle for the next 7 days, 7+ days. So if you guys want to get in on this candle, it's free, it's completely free. We're all gonna gather tonight. And when we gather collectively in numbers, it's stronger, it's faster, it's more magnetic and powerful. But if you want to amplify your energy and work with me, you can send any amount of donation to my Cash App or my PayPal, your full name and your intention of what you are letting go, because I'm going to be working this candle for the next 7+ days. Usually it's like 7, 9, 10 days that these candles last, just depending on how long. I'll let you guys know when it's out. But you can join and work with me. I'm going to be doing energy work for the people that need it. So you can send your donation, your intention, and your full name to my Cash App or my PayPal, or you can just join the coven. Okay. Because all coven members are included in all these rituals that we do. Okay, so once you join the coven, the community space, you'll be included with everything that we do. We are going through a journey of transmutation. I'm taking my girls, my people, my spiritual baddies through a journey of transmutation, transformation. And so we're going beyond these candle rituals. All right, so check out the coven if you guys are interested. Okay. We're going to be starting in just a little bit. The Cash App is linked down below in the description. Okay. And all I need is your full name and your intention if you want to add it. Some people didn't give their intention, but I will still be doing energy work for them for whatever they, if you want to be private with it, that's fine. But it's more powerful when you allow me to work with you guys by giving me your exact intention. But I don't really need it. I just need your full name. Okay. I don't need your birthday or anything like that. Leave all that space available for your intention, because I'm sure there's like a limit of what you can write. Okay. Now, this ritual that we're getting into tonight, you guys, will be for the next 6 months ahead. Okay. Tonight, we are letting go of toxic relationships, toxic patterns, cycles, okay, behaviors, habits that you might have with yourself or with other people. Okay, trauma of all kind, whether it be childhood or recent trauma that you've experienced, unfulfilling dead-end jobs, okay, people, all of it, we're letting go of it. So before we start, I really want you to get into the mindset and start bringing up the things or thing, if you just want to focus on one thing tonight, because this will be up later, and I'll be posting the meditation separately as well. So if you just want to focus on one thing tonight, I want you to bring that up to the surface and start thinking about what you want to let go of tonight, okay? What you want to let go of, what is hindering you from reaching the next level, keeping you from manifesting what you want, okay? Because we're letting go of it. You know what's that's holding you back. So let's bring that up to the surface, okay? Because that's what we're letting go of tonight, okay? Because this ritual is going to be for the next 6 months ahead. It's going to kickstart our transformation. Okay, so be prepared that after this ritual, after we're done gathering here tonight, for things to begin to start falling away from your life. Start preparing for the letting go process, okay? For things to start falling away little by little or all at once. What we're doing here is that we are creating a psychological trigger, okay, within ourselves and outside of ourselves in the 3D reality. And so when we do this, when we do magic, magic helps people that help themselves. So be prepared to listen, okay, and watch for life, for the 3D to respond to you after we're done here tonight. Okay, we're going to be generating some energy for the next 6 months. Okay, making space and room, and so that we can begin to cultivate for new things to sprout. All right, but you have to listen. You have to be watching for the signs, for life, for creation to be responding to you after we're done here tonight. Okay, collaborate, participate when spirit calls you. So, if you're letting go of, heartbreak, or that person that broke your heart, or if you're letting go of some toxic patterns that you have with yourself, be prepared to become more aware after this ritual, okay? And for certain things to come into your reality to help you get into the energy of letting go, all right? All right, so my entry, you guys, I want to tell you, my entry into witchcraft was shamanic healing and shamanic magic. Okay, shamanic rituals. So I'm going to be taking you through a journey, a shamanic journey, through the psyche. It's a meditation. If you're new here and you haven't done the candle rituals with us, this is nothing new for the people that have joined in the past, but I'll be taking you through a journey of the psyche. Okay, this won't be no basic light the candle and go kind of ritual. We are tapping into the true magic tonight, the only magic that really exists, which is psychic power. All right. Not only will this visualization that I'm going to take you through plant seeds for release, but it will hold information. This is really important. I want you guys to listen here for the ones that are really serious. This is going to hold information for you, okay, to decode and understand. I'm going to take you through a shamanic psychic visualization meditation, okay? And it's going to reveal things to you. We're going to plant seeds. We're going to use our psychic magic and plant seeds, okay, for things to grow and to start percolating, right? But everything that you see here tonight in your mind is real. It's not made up. It's real. It's your subconscious. It's your higher self. It's God really giving you a message. So pay attention to what you're seeing here tonight, okay? Because it's useful. Trust what you see. It's really important. This is really important when it comes to shamanic work, is trusting your mind and the messages that it gives you, okay? Your psyche, aka God, spirit, is going to be downloading information for this journey of transformation, transmutation. It's going to help you understand what you need to let go and how to do it, what you were truly holding on to. So pay attention through your visualization. Okay, guys? Now, This is important. I'm looking at my notes because I don't want this to be too long. You know how our rituals can get kind of lengthy. But tonight, there is a trigger warning, okay? Tonight in our visualization, I create these psychic, shamanic rituals that I take you guys through. I create these on my own with my guides, with spirit, okay? So I do want to say that this has been prepared beforehand, and I do want to say that there is a trigger warning. So we are going to be making a psychological blood sacrifice in our journey tonight. It's going to be really interesting, exciting, interactive, but there are some intense moments to this shamanic release. And so if you struggle with self-harm or depression, suicidal thoughts, or anything like that, this might not be the ritual for you. I'm going to be completely honest. Okay. But, shamanic journeying is like a dream. It is like a dream being exposed to you. That it's like a video game. It's like you being in a video game. And it's very like you're there, you're interacting, in the dream while you're awake. So it will be very symbolic. This is a psychological, symbolic blood sacrifice that we're going to be doing tonight. All right. So just to give you guys a trigger warning, the ones that are very, serious about it. I don't want to hurt or harm anybody's psyche or emotions, heart, or anything like that. Okay. Now, this ritual is going to be so powerful, you guys. I've already done it twice and I started crying. It's very powerful. These shamanic meditations are meant for you to just, engross yourself in the experience and listen to it from start to finish. I am going to give you guys some breaks because I know this might be new to some people. And like we always do, we check in with each other. We go into the inner realms, we experience a visualization, we plant seeds, and then we might pause and come back and, process the magic that we just experienced. This is about 20 minutes long. The actual ritual is about 20 minutes long. But I am going to be doing this with you guys. Okay. When I teach and I guide you guys through these rituals, it's kind of hard for me to kind of like also be in my own ritual. I wanted to do this one with you guys. So I created this meditation for us. It's a meditation. It's a visualization that I'm going to be guiding you through. It's a shamanic release guided meditation. And I'm also going to make it available after the live so that you can rewatch it, right? But I'm going to do this with you, okay? I'm going to do this with you guys because it's kind of hard for me to tap in, and I really want to be present and give my energy to the ritual as well. So we're going to have some check-in points throughout this ritual, okay? About 3. We'll stop, collect, process the magic, and then go right back in, just like how we usually do. Okay. So also, let me see the meditation. Okay. Yes. It's a vibe, guys. Okay. It's a vibe. So get comfortable. I want you to get comfortable, get relaxed, especially when we go into the journey part, the meditation. And what this is, when we do this, it's going to charge what we're doing here. It's going to charge you individually, and it's going to charge our candle. Okay. And most importantly, going to awaken something in your subconscious to get this shit up and out. Okay. To get this shit up and out. But get comfortable. I was going to bring my blanket in here because it's kind of cold. It's kind of chilly in my little studio space. But get comfortable. Get the lights low. I do need you to, come back when we do the check-ins. Don't fall asleep. Sometimes that can happen when we're doing the ritual. If you can, or doing the meditation, if you can use your headphones, go ahead and use your headphones when we actually get into the recording. Okay. So let's get it on and popping. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys. Let me see here. Where is, oh, okay. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to turn the camera back on so you guys can see my phone. I don't know why. Let's see. I gotta go back into the studio. Hold on. Mute it so we can see our altar. Okay. So here is our altar. We're about to get into this. I'm gonna set up everything for you guys. Here is our candle. This is our uncrossing candle that I have here. Okay. Now, but first and foremost, you guys see this beautiful crystal here? This is a selenite crystal. All right. And we're going to be working with that crystal tonight, and also labradorite. I like to introduce these crystals because they are entities, you know. They're living ancient. Yeah, you're going to be okay, Cassie. All right. But now I'm going to walk you through first, before we get into touching any of these things and getting into our ritual. We're going to do the opening ritual, which is clearing your energy and bringing up your protective shield and opening up the cross of communication, okay, and creation. All right. So I want you to close your eyes right now. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath and center yourself. We're about to go on this journey, short little journey of clearing our energy. I already set the shield over this live, but now we are all going to do it together. So go ahead and close your eyes and bring yourself into the present moment. Center yourself with controlled breath. Okay. Breathing in through the nose, maybe out through the mouth. Take a couple moments to center yourself with breath. Now I want you to visualize in your mind's eye an orb of light at the center of you. Okay, this can be your solar plexus, this can be your heart space, this can be your third eye, it can be any space that you feel that is the center of you. But I want you to imagine a ball of light, an orb of light in the center of you. And when you get a good lock on that visualization, I want you to begin to expand that light throughout your body until you see yourself glowing. Okay. Then I want you to begin to push that light out as far as you can. Fill the space around you with light. All you have to do is see it or feel it or know it, that this is what you're doing. Okay? Push this light out of you and fill the space around you. Fill your room up with light, or wherever you are. Fill it up with light. See the space glowing or electrified. Feel it or just know it. Okay? Now with a deep breath in, pull all that light back into your center. And from that very center, expand a sphere around you. Hold the imagery with a sphere around you. You are sitting, standing, laying within a sphere, a bubble. And this bubble is it has a reflective exterior. Begin to see that reflective exterior move through various colors. Okay, now open your eyes. We have created this sphere of protection over our work tonight. Now I want you to close your eyes one more time. Go back to that center point of yourself, and I want you to see a beam of light going out from your chest or out through your head, or wherever the center is. It's out through your chest and out the back. A stream of energy, a stream of light going directly through you, stretching as far as you can possibly see, feel, or know. Just a beam of light shooting through you. Now I want you to see a light intersecting, coming from one side, going out the other side of you. You should see a cross within you. This is the cross of creation. We have opened up the cross of creation. Now see a light, a beam of light, starting at the bottom of your feet and shooting up towards the ceiling through you. This is the cross of creation. Okay, so now we are ready to do the ritual. All right, so I have our candle here. You guys can open your eyes when you're ready. You should have this imagery of the cross of creation going through you. Okay, in all directions, shooting down towards the ground, shooting up to the sky, forward, backwards, side to side. Okay, now here's our candle. I am going to cleanse it with some orange cologne. All right, this is going to help cleanse the candle. This is also going to promote happiness and joy. Okay, happiness and joy. Oh, it smells good. Okay, happiness and joy. Promoting happiness and joy on this journey of transmutation. It's going to be, letting go is never easy or beautiful or pretty or whatever, easy. But we want to fill our lives with happiness and joy. Okay. Now, do you guys see this cellulite crystal that I have right here? I love this crystal. This is here. Okay, for us to keep the energy clear and protected tonight for the next 6 months to aid us in our transformation process, okay, over the next 6 months. All right, I'm gonna let this dry a little bit. I also have this labradorite here that I'll be using. That is to aid us in our travel tonight, in our meditation, to keep us safe, to have it be efficient. An efficient, safe travel tonight into the astrals to help us connect with our inner realms of our visualization to open up our crown. Okay, now I'm going to anoint our candle with some lavender oil and some rosemary oil. Okay, now this lavender and rosemary oil is going to be for peaceful healing during this transformation process, okay, this letting go process. This is for us to have healing and clarity to protect women, children, and the innocent. Okay, so I am anointing our candle for that. Okay, now I'm going to also put this cat whisker that I got. I was looking at the last release ritual. Oh, there it is. I'm like, where is it? No. Hopefully I can get it with my nails. I'm going to put this cat whisker. Oh my God, I can't get it. These goddamn nails. might have to ask my partner to get it. Okay, I got it. Yay! Okay. I'm going to put this whisker, this cat whisker in our candle. I love using, this is from one of my cats. I'm going to use this black cat whisker to help with navigation. Okay, I'm actually going to cut it up a little bit so we can go into the wax. But I was looking at our last ritual, our last release ritual that I did, and I put a whisker in the candle, and I just think that's why it was so powerful. So I'm putting some cat whiskers in our candle. Okay. And I also have my oil. I made this oil in the summer. And this is going to aid in banishing away hindering forces. Okay. Hindering forces from our prosperity. So, you know, we are wanting to thrive, you know, the next 6 months and beyond. So we are kind of banishing away this energy tonight, away from our prosperity, from our thriving life that we're going to experience. This is to uplift our minds and our hearts and keep us on track, okay, for the next 6 months. I got to trim this candle down as well, okay? It's going to keep us strong and on track for the next 6 months during this process of letting go. Okay. Now, I also have this black mirror here. This mirror is to reflect back energy that is not ours, okay, to allow our energy to flow back to us and to aid us in this transformation of letting go and to be able to start transforming our lives and self, okay, in the right direction. It's also going to act as a portal, a window, a door to facilitate messages and guides from our spiritual team. You know, mirrors do that. This is a tool of projection, absorb, you know, to absorb energy, and it can be used as a window. So our candle will be sitting on top of this black mirror. Ooh, and you guys, you do see this picture. I used to have this picture in my altar space. I just felt like it was so fitting for tonight because it's about release. So it's here too. That was kind of like spontaneous when I put that there, but I was like, oh yeah, okay. So that's basically it. We have some cellulite. We're going to use our labradorite here as well. We're going to light this candle and we're going to go into the journey. Okay. Let me see. There we go. Candle is lit. Let me make sure. Ooh. Okay, mic is okay. I just don't want I just don't want my phone to die on us. We are going to need to look at the candle one last time. Okay, so here is our candle. It is lit. We are about to go on the journey. Whew. Are you guys ready? Okay, so it is going to walk us through a meditation, a short journey. It's going to be about 20 minutes. Remember, I'm going to check in with you guys, okay, at a few points to see how you guys are feeling. Where is it? Hold on. You guys are ready? Yes. Remember our creative vibe. Relax into this energy. Okay. We're about to go into this journey. I'm really excited. Okay.
Close your eyes and bring awareness to where your body is sitting in this very moment. Pay attention to how it feels. Draw awareness to your breath and begin to center yourself with controlled breathing. focus awareness on the breath moving in and out of your body. Draw your awareness outward. With your eyes still closed, bring awareness to your surroundings. Now draw your focus inward and begin to visualize yourself in your home where you feel safe. And if you do not feel safe at home, visualize yourself in a safe place. This can be fictional or an actual place that exists. But begin to visualize yourself here in a safe, comfortable place where you feel free and calm. See yourself sitting on the ground of this space. Visualize yourself looking around this environment, becoming calm and closing your eyes within this visualization. See yourself sitting in this space with eyes closed. See yourself in this visualization, breathing deeply and controlled. Allow yourself to sync your breathing with your visualization. Visualize yourself in this safe space, opening your eyes and looking around again, taking in your environment. And as you are looking around this safe space, the environment begins to transform and morph and shift into a forest. Your safe home begins to transform into a beautiful, green, lush, peaceful forest. You are now sitting on the forest ground. You look down and you begin to touch the soil where you sit. You look up to the sky through the tree. And when you look back down, you have a knife in your hand. You look at your other bare hand and you make a slice in your hand. This is to represent the sacrifice, the pain, and the life force that you participated in what you are letting go tonight. So as you cut into your hand, it can be small, it can be big, you squeeze the blood out into the soil. Watch the blood drip down into the soil and seep into the dirt. You begin to bury your blood into the soil. You look at your hand and there's a healed wound where you cut. You begin to see this wound fade and become less apparent. As you look down at the soil, there's a plant that begins to grow. Visualize a plant growing in front of you. Pay attention to what it looks like. It can look like anything, any type of plant. This is to represent the growth that has already bloomed and grown to its full capacity within you from this situation. This plant is edible.
Okay, you guys, how are you feeling? What was your plant that you saw? How did you feel through the sacrifice that we did? Let me know. We're about to go back in and do the meditation to finish it up. We have a few pauses, but I just wanted to pause so that you can collect and process that shamanic magic and kind of share your thoughts on what you saw. Okay, what did you see in your meditation? What plant? Take note to what it looked like when it grew out. Take note to what you felt like when you made that sacrifice. Okay, now remember, as we go forward into this meditation, it's important for you to keep track on what you're seeing, what you're feeling, what you're thinking, what you're sensing through these visualizations, because this is data, this is information that is being sent to you from your higher self, okay? Pay attention to what your plant looks like. We're gonna go back in, okay? You saw a Venus flytrap. That's amazing. Mine was a cactus. A really beautiful tall cactus with cactus flowers on it. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's wrong or bad. It's just what your subconscious, what spirit is revealing to you on, it's giving you a message. It's giving you some information on that energy. Maybe you feel trapped. Maybe you feel like the fly. Maybe you feel like what you're letting go of tonight is trapping you. You feel trapped within it, or it's eating you alive. It's for you to really decode and to understand. And so definitely take some time to journal after this ritual so you guys can process all of the magic that's, being downloaded in tonight. Okay. Mine was a cactus, very tall, painful cactus, which kind of makes me nervous about the next step. Okay, so let's go into the next step of this ritual. Okay, and we'll check back in a few moments.
Plant. This is to represent the growth that has already bloomed and grown to its full capacity within you from this situation. This plant is edible, and you are hungry for change. So I want you to reach out and begin to eat the whole plant or some of it, but you must ingest this plant. So visualize yourself consuming the plant. This is to represent your process, your digestion of this situation that you are letting go of tonight. Visualize yourself eating and devouring this plant. And as you are eating it, I want you to begin to visualize and bring up the thing that you are letting go of tonight. The person, the toxic behaviors, the cycle that's been going on repeat, the dead-end job that's unfulfilling, whatever you are letting go. As you are eating this plant, begin to visualize what you are letting go of tonight and allow yourself to feel the emotions. If there is any type of discomfort, pain, anger, sadness, frustration, submerge yourself into those emotions and allow yourself to experience them as if it is currently happening. With each chew and swallow of this plant, you are feeling all of what you are going to be letting go of tonight. Visualize yourself continuing to eat this plant. See yourself take the very last bite and swallow.
Okay. Whew, that was intense. At least my visualization was. Okay. How was your guys's? How did you guys feel? What did you see? How did you look when you were eating this plant? Like I said, my plant was a cactus, so it was not a good sight. Okay. But I was really it's really important when we're doing magic, doing ritual of any kind, whether it's traumatic or whatever. It's important that you involve your emotions. That is energy that we are using tonight. Okay. Never felt better. Too scared to speak on. Time isn't real. Can't find any spot of truth. Nothing's real. All right. We're going to go in. I believe this is the last. Might be last. No. We have one more stop where we're going to discuss some of the energy. You don't know if you can say what it made you feel on here eating the plant. Did it make you feel like you wanted to take a shit? We're about to go into this back into the meditation. Oh, like sacred fire. That is amazing, which is really interesting. The energy that we're about to get into right now. Okay. Now we're going to go back in. I just wanted you guys to process what you're taking in. It's really important for you to understand what you're saying. I'm crying. I almost started crying. And like I said, Julia, I said in the beginning, I don't know if you were here right when I started, I already did this ritual like 2 times already, and I've cried because I have a few things that I want to release with this ritual. So yeah, I felt like crying right now, but I'm like, I guess I was kind of holding back. I felt more like irritation. That was my emotion that I felt. Crying, my stomach hurts. Yeah. I just saw my ex called energy. It's creepy. I just don't know what to let go of. Okay, so we're going to go back in, all right, and continue our journey. But just take note of what you guys are seeing tonight. It's important.
Now open your eyes. Now bring your focus and your attention to the candle.
Okay, hold on. So I do want to let you guys focus on this candle here because we're going to psychologically connect Okay, psychically connect to this flame here, okay, that we have with our candle, and we're going to bring it into our visualization. So real quick, let me just remove this from the stage real quick and get our, let me see. I just want, I want you guys to connect to the candle flame that we have right here. Connect to the flame. And then we're going to go back into our meditation. Yes, it's making sense for me. That's really great that it's making sense. You got to be open. And like I said before we started, it is important for you to believe what you're seeing and hearing and feeling in these shamanic journeys, shamanic rituals. They're real. They're not just made up imagination that that your mind is making up. You're collaborating with your mind, and everything that you're seeing here is real. Okay. So connect to the flame right here. And we're going to go into this meditation. Just take a good look, pour your energy into this flame, okay? And take it with you into your visualization.
To connect with the candle flame, take a few moments to energetically imprint onto the candle and the flame. And close your eyes and bring that flame to your visualization. See the candle in your mind and see the candle transform into a singular flame. This flame sits in the forest. You just finished eating this plant, and you can smell the scent of fire burning within this forest. You can also feel something in the pit of your stomach. The plant that you just You can smell fire begin to travel through this forest, walking, running, crawling. As you're moving, you feel the energy in the pit of your stomach move upward. But you can't stop running or walking or crawling. You're gonna find this fire. You finally find it within this forest. And as you approach, you can feel the energy move upward into your throat. You feel sick. And as you walk closer to the fire, you can feel its heat on you. It's a blazing fire. You realize you can't hold this in anymore. It needs to come out. So you open your mouth and you release and purge all of what you ingested into the flames. Visualize it coming out of you. Allow your imagination to do the work. And see yourself purging all of what you ingested into the flames. And as this energy comes out of you and it touches the flames eat it up and scorch it into nothing. Visualize yourself purging and releasing all of this into the flames. Sit with that imagery. Now open your eyes. Now,
Okay, so how do you guys feel? How do you guys feel after doing that purging, release, visual? How are you feeling after that? That was completely different. This is why Spirit told me to make sure to put this audio that I have here that I'm playing for you guys up on the channel so that you guys can like come back and use it for different situations, because that was completely different than the ritual that I did earlier the other day. Completely different for a different situation. That was amazing. Wow. Very interesting. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Pay attention to how you felt during that purging. Okay. We're going to go back in. This is the last time, and then this will complete the ritual. Okay. We're going to go back in. Yeah, it was amazing. It was really crazy, really powerful. That was really powerful for me. But we're going to go back in so we can finish up this ritual. Okay, and then we'll discuss after.
now, with your eyes closed, begin to visualize yourself in front of the fire. Yet again, you are empty of this energy. You might feel drained, you might feel calm, you might feel energized. Pay attention to that. You're standing in front of this fire and you're empty of it. You're focused on the fire. And you begin to see it move throughout the entire forest. The flames are touching everything, spreading its power throughout the entire forest, burning away everything around you. You're calm, you're not afraid, you're just watching everything burn up. It burns down everything around you until there is nothing left, leaving you standing in a white box. Visualize yourself standing in a white box. In this white box, you begin to glow instantly. See yourself glowing from the inside out, radiating with light. So much that you become the light and everything around you becomes dark. You're no longer in this white box, but everything around you is dark. And as you are glowing here in the dark, I want you to bring yourself into a short visualization of the future. Allow this visualization to be revealed to you in this ritual of what your life and self looks like absent of the energy that you released tonight. Bring that into your light. Draw it from the darkness that you are radiating in, and allow your subconscious to give you a glimpse of the future. Allow this vision to bring joy and happiness into you, into your very being. Allow it to radiate through you, through your being here in this moment. Visualize your smile. Visualize yourself taking deep breaths in as you pull this energy deeper into your being. Allow your breath to sit with your visualization. Visualize the glow seeping into the fabric of your essence. And the dark becomes your safe space. The darkness around you begins to shift and morph, transform back into your safe space. Your home, the place where you feel most free, calm, and comfortable. Center yourself with breath. Pay attention to your body in this present moment, where you sit, stand, or lay. Draw awareness to your breath. Draw awareness to your surroundings. Hear your breathing and open your eyes.
All right, you guys, that completes our shamanic journey into this energy of release and removal. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Okay. I did. I almost started crying. I love bringing those, those moments of the future into my rituals because it really shows me what I did tonight. So pay attention to how you looked. What did spirit reveal? What it always feels for me, it's always like it feels like it's a flashback or like a memory that never happened. But pay attention to that, And I do suggest that you guys do some journaling, okay, after this ritual. But that really completes our ritual for tonight. I will be doing energy work for the people that have sent in their donations, okay? But that was really powerful for me. It was so strange. Like after I was done purging, I was like humongous. I was like a giant hovering over the fire, which was really interesting for me. Even when I got to the white box, I was still very giant. It was really nice to feel that energy too. Before the purge, I kept throwing up the flour, then eating it again. Oh my God. And throwing it up and eating it again. But then when we started to purge, I threw it up. It was burned up, never to eat again. Yes. While I was traveling to the fire through the forest, I was literally crawling and grabbing at the soil, trying to make my way forward. It was so crazy. Yeah. And I feel like when I was purging, it was a movie. It was a horror film. But that's really crazy. I really feel like for you, Juliet, that could symbolize that you have been wanting to let go of this for some time. But then you keep coming back to whatever you're letting go of. You keep getting back into the same patterns, cycles. But your body, yourself, your higher self is really ready to let go of whatever you're letting go of tonight. Yeah. Okay, so now for some follow-ups with this ritual, I'll be keeping you guys updated on our candle. You know how I like to do. I will be updating you guys on our beautiful candle here. Thank you, Papa, for being in here with us and help navigating this ritual. But I will be updating you guys. Okay, some follow-ups with this candle. I would definitely say to do a bath cleanse of some sort. You know, if you don't have a particular recipe, I have one in my coven that I have for my girls, but also just salts or just praying over your water. I do suggest maybe just doing a cleanse after this ritual, either tonight or sometime after this week. Sunday is a really great time to do your spiritual cleansings. I like to do my spiritual cleansings on Sunday. I actually did one yesterday because, you know, I'm here doing this with you guys, hosting this ritual. But I do suggest you doing that and journaling. Okay, guys, do some journaling with your experience here tonight. Jot down and record your discoveries. Definitely use that alchemy like style of writing where you reveal to yourself what you are now calling in, okay? And what is to come of this. Letting go, what now do you have space for, okay? And remember to, as we move forward, to pay attention to the creation of life. It will speak to you, okay? And begin to help you on this journey of transformation. Okay. Now, again, if you want to join us with this candle, if you want to amplify your energy with this candle, I'm working this candle for the next 7+ days. You can send in your donation of any amount to my Cash App or my PayPal, or you can just join the coven. Okay. We are going beyond this work tonight. Next week is a follow-up ritual. It'll be a closure ritual. We'll be focusing on the closure of what we're doing here, what we are letting go of. And so that will happen next week. That will be a not a paid, but a coven private ritual. So you have to join for any of the rituals for November, the rest of the rituals that are having in November. But the next candle will be in December. And I'm going to keep all the candle burns open to the public. So make sure you join next month in December. But like I said, the coven, we are going deeper into this work. We are right now working on release and removal magic. Okay, so the 14th, next weekend, we'll be getting into another release, but it is to solidify the closure of what we're doing here tonight. Okay, so if you are ready for rapid change, manifestation, to start shifting your life, and you're ready to kind of invest in yourself, join the coven community space, okay? Because we're diving deep into our magic. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. I always like to pull cards after I do something. So I'm going to pull a card here for our candle. You are so welcome. And I will make the ritual public. The meditation. What is going on? I'm hearing like pounding. What video of yours could go with this one as a follow-up? Okay. I think that one is still open, but I do have the evil eye ritual as well. The evil eye removal ritual. You know what I was really meditating on today too? I feel like a lot of you guys need to cut cords. I was getting that download today. I was really feeling like you guys have some energetic cords to cut. And so I'll probably come up on here tomorrow. Yes, you're welcome. You're so welcome. Yeah, do I have Was the Lion Gates? I don't think the Lion Gates was public, but there's the evil eye removal that I did. That one's really powerful as well. That is more of, we do go into a meditation, because this is what I do. I use the psyche, the power of our imagination to shift. But we kind of read from the Bible in that ritual as well, because I practice hoodoo. So we like to read Psalms. Us hoodoo like to do that. So let's see. Let's get a card on this ritual that we just did. So powerful. I really enjoyed that. The Chariot. Yes. Yes. The Chariot. Oh, you guys can't see. Let me add our little altar back. Oh, it's off the stage. Oh, because my phone, I think that's a sign. I thought I removed that alarm clock. I really did. But now my phone is off. It's in the grayscale and I can't use the apps on my other phone. That's why the camera went off. But I have the Chariot, you guys, for our ritual. This is like, you know what this feels like? All roads are open. Thank you, Papa. I also have a ritual. I showed how to open the roads. That was just recent. That ritual. What did I call it? Ooh, hold on. Let me see. Yeah. What did I call it? Oh, opening the roads. That video I just posted, it kind of shows you how to do it yourself, how to do a road opening spell. So you can look at that. All roads are open, baby. Yes. I really feel it. I've been feeling it. I've been, I'm always in the astrals. I'm always with my guides and, in the magic. I just can't help it. It's just how I am. But I've been doing the work, and I was called to kind of bring this to the public, but we got the Chariot, baby, for this ritual. This shit, all roads are open. It's clear. Yeah. It's, shamanic. It's not everybody does it. You know what I mean? Not everybody. I mean, I think a lot of people should be getting into shamanic magic because it is the first technology. It is the first technology that we've used to understand ourselves, understand God, understand life, and I think it's not really talked about. It's not really showcased, especially like in people of color communities. I think people of color, we're just now getting into, I hate that term. I really hate people of color too. I really don't like that term. I just feel like it's another way to say colored people. I just really hate that. But I just feel like I think we're kind of getting back to it. We're going back to our roots, and it's my start with connecting with God, connecting with spirit, connecting with myself, healing and using magic. It was very much first doing shamanic work alone with nobody, but it's very different. Yes. It's really different, but let's get another card for this ritual. I'm really excited. I'm so happy that I did this. We have the 7 of Cups here and the Ace of Pentacles. So what I'm really getting with what we've done here tonight is that all roads are open. With this Chariot card, all roads are open, roads are cleared. We really clear the roads. It's not, these deities, in spirit, God, we can think like they're helping us do it, but it's really us. And remember, magic, witchcraft helps people who help themselves. This is not just lighting a candle, doing a ritual. You got to participate with fucking life. You got to show up and you got to collaborate. And you know, it's really you doing the work here. That's why it's really important for me to do collective work with you guys and not just to be the one doing it, using my magic to help you guys. I'm willing to offer that, of course, but I love teaching you guys how to tap into your own divine magic and learn how to use it. And so it is about you doing the work, you know? It's you doing it. You've done it. You did the work. That's what I really feel with this chariot. You have cleared the roads yourself by purging. Energetically, you have cleared it. Okay. And so expect for things to come into your physical world, life, space that's going to help you on this journey. Okay. So just don't sit back and ignore the feelings, ignore the triggers, or ignore, you know, certain things that are coming up. Run with it. You know, what do they call it? Inspired action. Be prepared for inspired action. Okay. Be prepared for the magic to show up. It's going to show up in many different ways. We have the 7 of Cups. This is no longer needing, like, what I'm feeling here is that there's a lot of things that you've been wishing for, you've been wanting and needing. And there's this energy of like, I don't know when it's going to show up. I don't know when it's going to actually get here. I don't know if I should do this to obtain it or to go in this direction. Is it in that? It's like there's a lot of confusion. And now I feel like with what we did here tonight, there's going to be no confusion, less confusion here. Okay. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is this manifestation, whatever you're trying to call in for yourself, whether it's new habits, a new lifestyle, love. This is, you know, something physical about the 3D reality with this Ace of Pentacles. Whatever it is, I see this coming in like poof. You know, the 7 of Cups gives that energy of like poof, it's here, like magic, like a magic trick. So expect for like whatever you're trying to come in to kind of just poof into your existence as you move forward, little by little or all at once. That was something that I was really hearing, was little by little or all at once. It really depends on, you know, the process here. And I will definitely make sure, I actually want to start that, but I think I'll start that once I get off live because it might take a long time for it to upload, whatever. But, I wanted to use Herba Santa. I'm going to burn some right now. But this is a really good reading, in my opinion, with what we did here tonight. Expect manifestations to come in, you know, but you got to do the work. It's cool that you have, I heard someone talk about having the cheat code, but you got to apply the code. A lot of people feel like, oh, I know this. I know it. To have true wisdom is to actually live it. So it's one thing to actually know what's going on or to know what you need to do, but you have to actually fucking do it. So it's okay, you know, if you haven't started, if you haven't applied that cheat code, like this is the cheat code, the information, the energy that we got in today, the energy that we generated today, the energy that we'll generate in months to come when we get into more rituals. That's the cheat code. Tapping into visualization, seeing it, exploring your imagination. That's the cheat code, right? But like I said, you have to decode. You have to decode the information. You have to truly understand it, and you have to go out and apply it. You have to apply the cheat code. People don't want to apply the cheat code, you know? So make sure you guys show up and do the work for yourself. Burning some Herba Santa. I love Herba Santa. I really love my little altar here that I built. But this is a really good reading, you guys. I really love that for us. I feel like manifestation is coming. I want to get at least one more card or two more cards. Oh my God. You know what? Oh my God. I felt like this was coming out. The Tower. Things are about to start moving. Things are about to start moving. in a good way. Some of you guys are going to really enjoy this shift. Some of you guys, it's going to feel a bit uncomfortable because you've been sitting. You haven't been applying the code. You haven't been working. Like life is like a video game. You can get the cheat codes. You can get all the codes, right, to understand how to do life better. But if you don't type in that code and push enter, it doesn't change. So you guys have been sitting with the cheat code. And I spoke about this in the collective reading a couple days ago, the one that says just flow, right? I said your ancestors are not ignoring you. Your guides are not ignoring you. You're ignoring them. So we have the cheat code by what God is telling us, what spirit is telling us, what our ancestors are telling us, the inner knowing. But we're not acting on it. But a lot of you guys, what we're doing here, we've made a huge shift. And so some of you guys, it will happen. It will feel uncomfortable, but it's going to be for the best. Thank you. I've been praying that my guides make the roadmap crystal clear and give me all the accommodations that I need, even ones I don't know about, and help me keep walking the road no matter what. Yes. Let's see what I have been sitting with the cheat code. Yeah, you just need to apply it. A lot of people just sit there and like, oh, I know I need to do this. I really want to get up and make content and be like this person. And I know I got to get up and I got to do this and I got to do that to get to there. But I'm just going to sit back. I know my guides have been telling me, and that's why if you're struggling with anything like with procrastination or struggling with anything, really, you can do this ritual. Okay. But I'm feeling it for someone, like somebody that wants to kind of change their life, but they're scared to do it. So maybe self-doubt, insecurities. Okay. I'm going to start the energy work for this candle tomorrow morning. So if anybody needs help with that, I got you. Just send a donation to the Cash App or PayPal or join the coven. And I'm so excited how I have everything set up right here for the ritual space. I love this. Let's get one more card for this candle. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, there is a new foundation that is going. It's interesting. I'm hearing shift. I'm hearing move. We do have the Tower, so that is about like the foundation kind of moving, right? There's cracks in the foundation. I think we already know that. That's why we're here. We're doing that. But with this 4 of Pentacles, it really feels like things kind of like, I'm seeing something like merge. I really think a lot of us are shifting over into a new timeline, into a new reality, and things are going to become more stable, even if at first things kind of get a little bit out of control, because sometimes it's like, especially if you've been sitting, especially if you have the cheat code, but you're not applying it and you're just kind of like waiting for something. And then you do a ritual like this, or you really generate energy to move and to create change. Boom, shit happens, and you're just like, whoa, but I feel like it's going to be for the best. This is going to be a blessing in disguise. This is going to really set you up and feel secure and safe here with the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. A lot of you guys need to let go of the past. The haunting past is really what's keeping you stagnant. Okay. It's keeping you stagnant is this past regret, past failures, past relationships, haunting memories. This came up with the collective message too. Okay, so you guys make sure you guys watch that as well. The collective message that I did the other day. But this is finally being able to see the potential that you have here. I think releasing all of what we did tonight with the 5 of Cups, we're going to be able to tap into the potential that's just been here. It's the cheat code. The cheat code has been in front of your face. That's what the fucking Five of Cups is about. It's about being haunted by the memories, being haunted by the emotional energy, so much that you can't even see what you have in the present. You can't even see what you still have, your resources, the love that's here, the potential that's here. So this is making me feel that this is not going to be, this is a thing of the past. What we did here, it's going to be a thing of the past. Okay. What we've released. One more. Peace. Four of Swords. Peace. This is going to give you peace of mind. Yeah, you're not going to be bothered anymore by situations that felt like you were being attacked mentally. Even if those are conversations that you're having with yourself, like self hate, you know, talking down on yourself. That's ending. There is going to be a clear mind, a clear channel. Okay? A clear mind, a clear channel. The Four of Swords is about being in meditation, being, you know, in communication with spirit. And just finally feeling connected to the messages here. But also I'm just really getting peace, a peace of mind. You know, having a peaceful mind. It's whatever you let go of here tonight. It's clearing up the mental space, the mind space. Yes, me and my daughter saw Flow this summer. It was so moving. Yes, we even made words for all the animals from their emotions. I watched it again because remember in the collective reading, I said I was going to rewatch it because I didn't watch it from start to finish. So we watched it the other day, like that night I watched it, and it was so cute. And it's sad. I feel like they didn't survive in the end. But what I really took from that, and I'll do another collective because I did say that I was feeling the downloads from that movie, that like, you know, like I said in that collective, like you kind of got to where we are right now. We've gotten to where we are right now with people that we kind of unexpectedly didn't really think that we were going to get here with them. You know, people reached out to you and was like, linking up with you, checking up on you. And these were like unexpected encounters, or you just didn't think that this person was thinking about you. And you had to leave behind a lot of people that you thought that would be here with you when you got to this point in life. Right. And so that movie really made me think like there's this energy of like creating this family that was kind of like unexpected. Right. And then at the end of that movie, they're safe. Right. They're safe. They're like safe. They finally made it to the new land. Like that's where we are. We're at this new land right now. Okay, like I said, the energy is shifting. We are shifting into a new timeline. If you're here, you did this ritual, you participated in it, you have shifted timelines. You're going to be set up, secure in a new timeline that feels more safe, that feels more peaceful, where things are flowing more into your reality. Okay. And, but the thing is like I said in the collective reading, it doesn't mean that the destruction is over, right? And that was before I watched it again. It doesn't mean, with creation comes destruction. We cannot have and build and create something new without having destruction. And that's what the flood represented in that movie, the movie Flow. So cute, you guys. It's an anime. It's very peaceful. You can watch it like late at night if you can't sleep, or watch it like early in the morning. Or if you're just like an anime girl like me, like just watch it whenever. It was so cute. But in that movie, there's like, the deers at the end, Juliet. I was like, damn. I looked over to my man and I was like, are they gonna die? Like, and the ancient well spirit was there, and he was kind of telling them, like, with his animal language, with their telepathic animal language, like, this shit is coming, niggas. It's coming again. Like, and they just all were together at the end. And I want to believe, because we don't really know what happens, but they survive. And the thing, it's like, if they were able to survive through that, they're going to be able to survive again. That's how I see it. And so I know, Julia, I was sad. But it's like the world, and we see it already in the collective with things that are going on right now. We see it. The world is changing. I can't get my man to stop fucking talking about this fucking horrible fucking world. But it's like, because I tell him, like, reality is subjective. Like, like, chill the fuck out. I don't want to hear all about this all the time, But the thing is, it's like the world that we know it, and we see it everywhere that we fucking look. The world that we know is over. It's done. That's what that fucking movie is about. The humans are gone, and now it's just the animals trying to fucking survive. And I hate that. Don't let me watch a movie with animals, okay? I'm gonna be crying and being sad and shit. But the world that we know is ending. Okay, and there is going to be more destruction. There is going to be more cleansing of this timeline. And the people that can, really understand that reality is subjective and that we can create, and it's not spiritual bypassing. It's not, it's just spiritual woohoo. You don't pick when to be spiritual or not. You don't, like, this life is spiritual. It's not a hobby. And a lot of people like to live spirituality like it's a fucking hobby, and that, be able to say those kind of things. And it's not spiritual bypassing. It's the fucking truth. You can't choose when to be like, I can create my reality. Okay, well, you live in a society where the government is, like, turning into a tyrant. Does that change your power? Does that change your belief in self and what you can do? Because life is not all about the happy energy. I'm not that type of reader. I'm not that type of healer. I'm like, somebody asked in the comments, which I really don't like to fucking get into it. Are you of light? Yes, I'm of light, but I'm also of darkness as well. I am very aware of this reality. God is darkness as well. God is not just the light. God has created everything. And so this is I don't like to say it, but this is a test for the people that are real ones, that are real magicians, real people that don't just use spirituality and healing as a fucking hobby. Okay. Yin and yang. It's life. Light and dark exist because of each other, because they both exist. And of light intention. Yeah, I'm of light of intention. I am. If you think, if you're asking if I am a person that doesn't want to harm people, everybody has darkness. Everybody has dark intentions. And, but I know it's hard for people to grasp, because a lot of people are conditioned by doctrine, and, they really just are influenced by what people are saying and, what other people believe. You have to study yourself. You have to study life to really understand what you truly believe, And so, yeah, I just feel like there is more to come. There is going to be some struggle or interesting things, but that is life. But you're going to be safe. If you can lock in with self, lock in with what you want your reality to be, no matter what the circumstances are, because there's always going to be circumstances, then you're going to be fine. You're going to flow. That was the message. You got to just go with the flow and really gravitate to the people that are good, of light intention, not people that are just there to benefit off of you. that way at the beginning. I found the page. Yeah, ask who. It's been an hour of mad question. But you know what, you guys? It is 8:30. I told myself I was going to stay until 8:30 and then I was going to get off. But this tarot reading is really telling. I feel like we've shifted timelines. Okay. We have tapped into a new frequency here tonight. And so I do encourage you to continue to, in the coven, we are going through these energies of release and removal. Then we're going into cleansing work. Then we're going into protection. That will lead us into transmutation in my community space. I'm teaching, I'm guiding. I also have all of my courses, all of my work in the coven space. But we're going through a whole journey. And so what I suggest for you guys after this ritual, if you guys are still here, the ones that did the ritual, to watch the replay, or I'm going to put the audio. I'm going to have the audio up. Watch the audio where you can really put your headphones on and hear the audio very clearly and just dive in and start releasing these things that you're ready to let go of. Because I know it's not just one thing. That's why I told you I did the ritual like multiple times, because I have a few things that I want to work on, and so to rewatch it. Okay. Maybe you're not able to be in the community space yet, but you can still work on this releasing ritual with the resources that I have here for you guys. Okay. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the ritual. I'm going to be coming on here live more. Okay. And you know what? There was not a lot of bots up in this bitch tonight. And you know why? Because I really was on my protecting the energy tonight. And I was like, okay, I'm going to really get into the zone before I get onto this camera and protect the energy tonight and also take them through their own shielding process. And I'm going to see if I see a lot of these weirdos come up in here, and I didn't see a lot. I had some of my fans come in here, and it's like, I'm not talking about that right now. Okay? I'm not talking about that right now. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit distracting. But no, we are in our spirituality over here. This is the spiritual platform. Don't come over here with all that shit. Go over there. And I was like, oh, shut up and go out if you're not in with the meditation. Shut up and get out. All right, you guys, I love you. I'll be back up here. Sorry, this camera is like mirror, so it's like opposite when I move. But I love you guys. I'm going to be back up on here possibly Monday. We have a new pick a card coming because you guys got that Secret Admirer video up to 100. You guys got it to over 50 likes. So I came through and I got the Secret Admirer update video for you guys. That's coming tomorrow in the morning. Let me know if you guys are available in the morning. Like, do you guys see the readings in the morning? Do you guys want them to premiere at night? I'm trying to use the premiere feature so that YouTube, it's in the algorithm for some time being analyzed, and so that it can be pushed out. They say that can help the algorithm. So that's why they've been premiering. But the Secret Admirer video is coming out tomorrow. So you guys will have 3 videos this week. I'm excited. But I'll be on here Monday. I think I'm going to come back. I'm going to try to be live more, even if I, just do some cards with you guys in the morning. And give you guys an update on the candle. And maybe do a collective message. Because I just feel the call towards collective messaging right now. Having a lot of fun with the pick of cards. That's like my entertainment. It's like your guys' entertainment, but it's also mine as well. But I do feel that collective work of needing to give collective messages right now at this time. So I might come and do live collective messaging. I might. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm going to get off, you guys. I yap. But I hope you guys enjoyed the ritual. Watch the replay or the audio, okay? And tap in. See you guys. I love you. Thank you, Juliet. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.